Good morning, everybody.
Good
Happy
morning.
Wrassle
Good
Week.
morning.
Hope
Hey,
you had
it's
a
a
lovely
huge wrestler
4th.
week too. My God.
Busy. This is like Memorial Weekend all over again. So I feel
Yeah.
like Labor Day is going to be chaos as well. Hope everybody's doing great. I know Joe and myself are. It's been a chaotic week, but
Yeah.
here we are. Talk about some wrestling with you guys.
Let's go.
Before we get started, there's some controversy. Who would have thought there's controversy in pro wrestling ever? Like, seriously?
What? Oh me. Oh
Uh,
my.
but it seems as if our friend, one of our favorites on this channel,
Yeah. Yeah.
has said some unsavory terms.
Hmm.
Jacob Fatu in a rap song with Rikishi used the N word quite a few times in this the first minute, and we just wanted to
And he waited till I bought
address
his
the
shirt to
elephant.
do
Yeah, we just want to address the elephant in the room.
Yeah, we'll talk
Um,
about it, man.
personally,
Well, yeah, go ahead. You go first.
personally, as the Caucasian member of the board, so to speak, I'm not a fan of the word. It's just got a lot of negative connotations, especially somebody that isn't black using it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't
Mhm.
think it has a place in polite modern society. We should move past that. There's so many other words you can use. You can rap. You can have a whole career rapping and not use that word. Eminem's done it.
Yeah.
So there's ways around using that terminology. While it's popular in rap culture, Jacob Fatu, as cool as he is, as good of a wrestler he is, this isn't a good look, brother.
Yeah, Eminem did it once,
Oh,
way
he
back
did.
when he was really young. Yeah, like maybe like 16 or something. But we'll throw that one out of the way. Personally, I'm not offended. I did this whole sermon where I was talking about how offense isn't yours, or vengeance is his. Right. So I'm not really offended. I don't get offended easily. But I don't think. I think he should definitely still steer clear of the N word, especially as a non-black male. I don't care where you were raised. I don't care how many times you've been to jail. It does not ever give you enough credence, enough street credibility, or whatever to use that word unless you're one of us. And I mean that. That's why I stand on 10 toes down. I know there are certain of us, who can't stand the word and won't use it. That's their prerogative. But at the end of the day, if your descendants were not chattel slaves, like enslaved people in the United States, you do not use that term, whether with the A or the ER, period. So that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I stand with you on that. We need to move forward as a society, not use terms like this. It's not a good look for us.
Hmm.
Look, we live in the South. I mean, let's be honest about it. We know people that have used it in a negative context and in a hateful way, and it's something I won't stand for. I work in a position of leadership at my job, and I've let somebody go for using that term, and it's just because it's unacceptable. It brings up
Hmm.
stuff in history that we should move past, and we always need to remember history so it doesn't
Yeah.
repeat itself, but we do not need to behave in a manner that is degrading to anybody. I guess it's the
Amen.
best way I can say it.
Amen. If you don't know your history, at least have some empathy.
Exactly.
But yeah, all
um
right. So moving on from that, we have a huge weekend of
Busy weekend, like
wrestling.
why?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I like the competition. We already said it a couple weeks ago. We're going to stand in on it again.
Hmm.
This is what's going to help make wrestling great, is some
Yeah.
good old competition.
That's it.
And you
And
can
I'm loving
complain
it.
about WWE having 3 shows on the same weekend as All In all day long.
Yeah.
WWE is going to WWE,
Hmm.
and they want to compete.
Yeah. And that leaves us with four PLEs
We're
in
going to
one
get to as
weekend.
many as we can.
Yeah. So the
Excuse me.
12th and the 13th, we'll talk about AEW All In first. And that is on Saturday, July 12th. It is a pay-per-view starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. So let's talk about these matches because they're going to be huge. And this is one that I'm kind of leaning towards, kind of giving a lot of my attention to. So let's
Absolutely.
talk about the AEW World Championship, the Texas Death Match, Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page.
Who you got and why?
I have Hangman Adam Page as one of the number one, number two people. Jon Moxley is not one of my favorites. He's good in the ring, great on the stick, but I think it's Hangman's time, and I'm looking forward to keeping this babyface turn going with Hangman Adam Page hanging out with Swerve, and I believe it'll set up some good storylines for him to win. So,
I'm not going to go into my fantasy booking again right now
all
because I
right,
done laid it out a couple weeks ago the way I want to see it happen. But Hangman's winning.
yeah,
I'll hang my hat on that. Hangman's winning because let's face it, this Death Riders thing has ran into the ground rather quickly.
Yeah.
Moxley, as great as he is a great in-ring worker. He is a great mic performer, but this character is not the John Moxley that we know and love.
Yeah.
So, and the whole deal with keeping the belt in the briefcase and everything, I just don't dig it. I think Hangman wins, and I understand what they were trying to do, right? They're trying to have their own NWO arc,
Yeah.
but it's not always going to work, and this just quite didn't work. And that's okay. Throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks. I think Hangman wins it, holds on to it for a bit, and then drops it to the best wrestler in the world right now, Swerve.
Yep, I concur. All right. Next, we have the AEW Women's World Championship, which is one that I'm looking forward to actually the most on this entire match card. It's Timeless Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné. Who you got and why?
I got the double M's ready, buddy. Mercedes all day. You
Mercedes all
cannot get
day.
me to hate Mercedes Moné. You cannot
Yeah.
get it to happen. She's going to be the belt collector. She's going to hold all the belts. She's got the CMLL belt, the Stardom belt. She's got them all. She's going to add this one to her trophy case. Timeless Tony Storm is also one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, period. Right now.
No matter where she is.
She's held that title well. She's carried it well, and she has made it look good, figuratively, literally, everything in between. But I think Mercedes walks away with the dub and carries that belt proudly. She deserves it.
Man, why can't we disagree?
Trust me, dude. As much controversy as we brewed up over Karrion Kross and Sammy Uso last week, I think we got enough for a couple weeks.
Because I completely agree with you. I think Mercedes Moné is just going to add this to her case. She's going to be heavy laden with a whole bunch of belts and
her repertoire.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a historical thing that she's doing. So
she can honestly say she's won a world title everywhere she's been.
Yep. So she's great, and we got love from Mercedes Moné. The AEW Unified Championship winner takes all versus is Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega, and we will merge these two titles together into one. They're all
the international and the continental championship, right?
Yep.
Okay, and they've needed to do that for a while. If I can take a quick aside, I feel like there's too many title belts in wrestling as a whole, not just AEW, but in pro wrestling as a whole.
Yeah,
you've got way too many on WWE's side as well. I think this is a smart move to combine these two belts and make them one unified title. And Omega and Okada are going to run it back just like they did in Japan.
Yep.
I don't know how good Meltzer's going to rate it because it's not in the Tokyo Dome, but it's going to be a fun match. And I'm having trouble. Fun, part of me wants to say the cleaner Okada. Yeah. I mean, Omega's going to take them.
Yeah.
But part of me wants to see Okada do it. Like,
I think Okada will.
Just for that, I'm just going to say Omega.
Okay. So
because this All In is their WrestleMania. The baby faces usually stand tall, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Omega just because, first off, these two guys have had a rivalry going back for the past, decade in Japan and everywhere else they've been. And I'm so glad that Tony Khan has shown restraint in getting these two guys to wrestle each other. Part of it was probably because of the diverticulitis or whatever with Kenny. But I'm so glad we finally get this match in AEW on U.S. soil and get to see what these guys are going to do. Both of them got a little bit more age on them now, but I think Omega is going to pick up the dub this week and bring both those belts home. What say you, Mr. Joe?
I say Okada is going to bring them together and take both of these belts home. And I'm sorry, I know this is the WrestleMania of AEW, but I feel like we have a heel winner this time around because of the I just think that he's this is bias. Yeah. And this bias, I think that he's much better in ring too.
Well, Kenny's one of the best top 10 of the past 10 years, easily. Yeah. And so is Okada, the Rainmaker. It's going to be a fun match, regardless of who wins. Like, I'm not going to fight you on this one like I did with Cross and Uso or Zayn. But I think either way, you're going to sit down, buckle up, and have a good time, baby.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be fun.
I think I want to go with the cleaner.
All right. Well,
and he's going to hit the one-winged angel.
And that is fine.
We need to take
notes. All right, so we have the AEW Tag Team Championship. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, we hurt people, versus Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey. What say you?
You already know.
Me too.
We're not even gonna. Do we
have
need to spend any time in? Do we have to, like, the Hurt business, the Hurt Syndicate? I'm sorry.
Whoa!
I said I swear, the Hurt Syndicate.
It's not business, sir.
No, this is a syndicate. It's the LLC of hurting. Like Speedball Mike Bailey is first off, I like Mike Bailey because he's also a black belt in Taekwondo, much like your portly podcast co-host. So I have respect for that because I know how hard it is to do Taekwondo, and I couldn't do the flippy doodahs like Bailey can because I was portly, but. It's impressive. It's cool to finally see Ken Anderson or Mr. Anderson, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Kennedy. I'm sorry, that was his WWE name. Did it well. The few things he did Taekwondo related in WWE because he was a Taekwondo guy. So I like to see Mike Bailey do some of the Taekwondo stuff.
Yeah.
Just going to see how many times I can say Taekwondo in one podcast.
Taekwondo.
But do we really think that these two guys who are good wrestlers, not taking anything away from either of these guys, storyline wise, is it going to make sense for them to beat?
Nope, makes no sense.
I think this is going to be our heel win of the night.
Yeah, well, I think Okada's going to win too, but that's a different thing.
Well, I mean, you're right. It's okay to be wrong, sir.
I've been right a lot though.
Listen.
Don't be bitter, man. It's all right. All right, so we have the EVP match, the Executive Vice President match, Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks, your favorite tag team.
You already know my answer.
I know.
Like, I wish this was an act. I really wish this was an act. There's no bone in my body that can ever pull for the Young Bucks.
And because you're not, I'm gonna pull for the Young Bucks.
But I got Swerve and Ospreay, man. This is the only answer. That's the only answer. Because Swerve, I know everybody's like on the Ospreay train, but the way everybody's on the Ospreay train, that's me on the Swerve train. I think Swerve is the best all-around performer in the world right now.
And I agree. But you also know how much I love Ospreay.
I do.
You seen me screaming Ospreay to the top of my lungs in person.
Hey, and you know what? It's cool. It's cool. It's not like the way I feel about the Young Bucks. It's the way I feel about Ospreay. It's nowhere near that. I like Ospreay. Right. I think he's fun to watch. But anybody but the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks could be wrestling a cardboard box, and I'd be pulling for the cardboard box.
I think the Young Bucks are going to pull this one out.
Are they going to come out in the garbs again? Is the question. Like they did in Anarchy in the Arena.
Yeah.
With the whole
the drip. The Patriot fits. Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't know, man. I'm pulling for the Young Bucks on this one. Just to add some controversy.
I think we get more meat on the bone if Swerve and Ospreay pull this one out.
Yeah,
they have kept Ospreay pretty much away from the major like world title, so I'm excited to see where that kind of goes. They've had a couple of glimpses of it, you know. Yeah. So I would like to see what happens there. I don't think he's the one. If Hangman wins, I don't think he's the one to take it. I think Swerve's the one to take it. But I digress. That's actually on my playlist in the truck when we're going down the road. Yeah.
Well, next time I roll with you, we're going to listen to a whole bunch of wrestling entrance songs, which next week we're going to talk about best entrances. I just wanted to throw that out there.
We already know the top two.
Yep. And when I sent it out, I was expecting you for you to disagree, but those two are my top two. You don't disagree?
They're the best.
Yeah.
There's no better entrances than those two.
Yeah.
So cliffhanger for next week.
Yeah, stay tuned for next week. That we're going to talk about it. All right, so we have the Casino Gauntlet matches, and we don't really know. We just have two entrances for the men and one for the women right now. The two we have right now for the men's are Mark Briscoe and MJF, and for the women's we have Chris Statlander.
So I'm picking MJF and Chris Statlander.
Cool. All right, so me too.
Can I talk about something with MJF real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta ask like wrestling logic for this because so you know if you get anywhere near the below the waist and above the thigh area, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
You get anywhere within there, it's like, oh, you're down and out. In real life, you're down and out. How does he do the little hip where the disrespectful crotch smack and not like You know what I'm saying? With wrestling
Yeah.
logic suspended, like it's the same impact as they were to like headbutt you there. So what's the whole? I don't know. I've just been watching. I'm just like that don't make no sense. But it's wrestling. It don't have to make sense. It don't have to make sense to me. It's okay. It's
Right.
ridiculous. I still love it.
And so we're going to go ahead and switch over because we don't have a lot of time. We're
Flip
going
to
to
the
talk
other
about,
side.
yeah, going to flip to the WWE side, Saturday night main event, which is taking place also on July 12th, at 8, doesn't start at 8
7 or
p.m.
8,
Eastern. Yeah, it says 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
in Atlanta,
So in Atlanta. All right.
WCW territory.
Oh man, I miss
The only thing
WCW.
better if it would have been at the Omni.
We're gonna go from the bottom up. That's what she said. We're gonna go from the bottom up. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles, which Dominic Mysterio has been cracking me up over the past couple weeks. Have a
The
doctor's
cake,
note.
the
The
cake
cake.
is what killed me this past week on Raw. AJ's just sitting there hiding, waiting for everybody else to the Judgment Day to leave. He's like, it's so cheesy. I love it. Like
I
that
love
was
Dominic
cheesier than a
Mysterio,
cheese
man.
quesadilla. I love it.
Right. Gotta love
And I got
a good Mexican a good Mexican cheese bread. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't had breakfast yet, y'all. Bear with me. I got
Breakfast.
Dom.
I
Dom's
have
gonna pull
AJ.
it out the dirty way.
Yeah.
I
I
think
got
I think
AJ.
I think Raquel's gonna step in.
And that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense for her to step in because she has been a pretty good you know, addition to the Judgment Day.
Poor Liv. I feel bad for Liv. She's gonna be heartbroken.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you know
All
what
those
Dominic's
beatings from
gonna
mommy
do.
she took for nothing.
Right.
You swore up and down this was love. No, no. Raquel's move. I mean, not Raquel. I'm sorry. Roxanne Perez is moving in on that
Hmm.
territory,
She is.
and I can't wait to
Wow.
see like Raquel Rodriguez beat up Dirty Dom. Like you know what's gonna happen?
Hmm.
Take up for her bestie.
Oh
But I
man,
think it's going to be a fun match. Both these guys are capable in the ring. Dom's a great
yeah.
storyteller at his young age, which is amazing.
Hmm.
And AJ is still phenomenal. I don't care what anybody says. He may have lost a step or two, but he's dang
He's,
near 50.
I think he's in his best shape, like
He looks
for
good,
real.
and he can still pull it off. You ain't going to see no spiral taps
Right.
anytime soon, but we're going to get the Styles clash.
Yeah. Let's get Styles on this.
But I got Dirty Dom.
All
So
right.
we disagreed.
Yep, we disagreed. All right, so we have Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre just came back. So who you got?
It's Randy's lost a lot lately.
He has. And he's been putting
However,
people over.
has Drew won a match in 2025 that with any consequence?
Not that I can think
He
of.
lost the Punk feud. He
Hmm.
lost the Damian Priest feud.
Damian Priest feud. Yeah.
I'm going Drew.
Oh, and this one's hard for me
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a
because,
slobber knocker,
yeah.
as JR would say.
Well, Randy's also been losing.
But I think he's at the point of his career. Him losing doesn't hurt him at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
He's goaded at this point.
He is. He is like goated for real. 14 like in the WWE. Anyway, I'm also going Drew. I was going to try to be
I
different,
think
but
Big Daddy Drew is going to turn because he's kind of in that kind of like Avenger character recently. I think he's
yeah,
finally going to completely just take the sword and sever the ties to anything kind and just because Drew McIntyre is imposing, like he's
yeah.
huge and he can work his butt off. I think it's going to be a fun match, and I think Drew wins with the Claymore. Both
Hmm.
of their finishers are kind of out of nowhere moves,
Yep.
so it's going to be fun. The Claymore versus the RKO. You're going to see both of them, we know, but
Oh yeah, and they're going to kick out of him several times because that's just
does the punt come back though? Because that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite finishers of all time is the Randy Orton punt.
is he going to rearrange his skull?
I don't know because the Scottish have the same affliction as the Samoans with that extra thick skull. So
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think yeah, again, Drew pulls this one out.
yeah,
All right.
Drew with the dub.
Drew with the dub because I need to see him win too. LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. I'm obviously Seth Rollins for me. It feels
Seth.
obvious.
Did
Yeah,
you catch Paul Heyman breaking out the Spanish Monday
yeah,
night?
I did,
And
and
Seth
it
just
was
going over to Ross
random.
like, did you know this dude spoke Spanish too?
What can't he do?
Paul Heyman's the man.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I get Seth winning this one. I think Seth makes an appearance in the main event. We'll talk about it when we get there. We'll do my
Okay.
fantasy book in there. But I think Seth, that sounded really country. I'm sorry about that. I think Seth pulls out the
It's all
victory.
right for it to be Seth. Add that extra syllable if you want to. Who cares?
However, I think if my main event prediction is correct, I think Seth loses.
To LA
Just
Knight.
because WWE is going to WWE.
Hmm.
Because LA Knight is kind of like that guy who's right there at the main event picture, but
Yeah.
not quite
Mm-hmm.
the guy. And a win over Seth is a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know, but I want to say Seth Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins.
I'm going for Seth freaking Rollins as well. Yeah. I mean, it just makes sense to me. He's do you see the way that the faction, the yet unnamed faction, is kind of stealing mics from each other and doing things, and the look on
You
Seth's
got
face?
three solid guys that could main event any show, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And while we're on the topic, dude, Braun Breaker's promo about hating Sami Zayn Monday was fire. A lot of
Yeah.
people are going to pick on the voice crack and the way he just stopped talking. To me, I'm just like, dude, I've been that angry before where mid sentence, I'm just like, I just stop because I'm done. So I dig it. I felt like that was more, I know we've all been there, right?
I hate his
So
beard. I hate the way
I,
that he goes.
I
It
want to
was very
be as
Kendrick
petty.
Lamar.
I want to be as petty as Braun Breaker in my life at some point. I want to be that petty one day.
Oh
Hate
man.
his cologne.
You don't even go to the gym. Okay.
Do you
Then
even lift, bro?
do you even lift, bro? Oh, all right. Gunther versus Goldberg. That is for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is our main event match.
Okay. Since the internet's still hating on this,
Of course they are.
this is Goldberg's last match.
Yeah.
They have built this up as Goldberg's last match. Is Goldberg coming home with the world title?
No.
Should this be just a 5 minute beat the tar out of each other match? Please.
Yeah.
Gunther's good at that. Goldberg's always been good at that. But hear me out. These
I'm
two guys
listening.
beat the garbage out of each other, right? Beat the
Yeah.
brains out of each other all over Atlanta. Then you hear it, burn it down. Seth comes in, cashes
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
in, picks up the scraps,
Mm-hmm.
world heavyweight champion.
Mm. Hmm. That's a good booking thing. That's good booking. But if that
Hire
doesn't
me, Triple
happen,
H. Hire me.
so obviously I have Gunther in this one, right? But with the idea of the cash in, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean that
But
makes sense.
either way, Goldberg doesn't leave Atlanta with the world title.
Right.
But with that being said, I just want to throw this out there. He'll never see it, and that's okay with me. Thank you, Bill Goldberg, for helping me fall in love with wrestling when I was 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because
He
that
he
was the
was
guy.
Goldberg.
Like, I would be in my living room watching WCW as a kid with little lined pieces of paper I steal from my school notebook that had the Goldberg sign in my living room holding it up. So, like, maybe I'm a little bit more partial than most people. No, he wasn't the greatest in-ring performer, but he had just an aura about him. And he just had something about him that made him special for that little bit of time. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Thank you, Goldberg, for everything. I do appreciate you as a performer.
Yeah, I definitely do as well. For a multitude of reasons. Um, and best
First
spear.
Jewish born world heavyweight champion.
Yeah. And best spear of all time.
I don't think we'll be saying that in the next 10 years, though.
Oh yeah, well, next 10 years, but right now, best spear of
Right
all
now,
time.
yeah. I think it
Right
still
now,
looks good.
yeah.
But Braun Breakers is going to be the spear. Poor Sami Zayn's ribs.
Poor Zim, and he's out indefinitely. Speaking
R.I.P.
of Sammy,
Sammy's ribs.
yeah, and he's gotta do what Karrion Cross said, kind of take care of himself.
Sammy just ain't had it good lately. He got beat up by Karrion Cross, and then Braun Breaker picked up the scraps. But
Yeah,
I think, I think the storyline is heading in a good direction.
I agree. Oh man, so here's
Do we
here's
want to
the
try and
next
pick up
thing.
Evolution?
Yeah, let's talk about Evolution. And we'll mention NXT's real quick just for the Great American Bash.
Just because
You know,
Obafemi's on there.
yeah, just because Obafemi's on there. Obafemi versus Yoshiki and Mora, Sol Ruka versus Izzy Dane, Ethan Page versus Ricky Saint, Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace versus Fallon Henley and JC Jane, Jasper Troy versus Javon Evans, who I love Javon Evans.
Oh yeah,
And then
he's
we
the man.
have, yeah. So we have the contract signing for the TNA World title match as well. So I'll kind of be switching back before and forth between that and All In.
Me too.
Yeah, but let's talk about Evolution. It is a tribute to women's wrestling. It takes place Sunday, July 13th, 7 Eastern Time
In Atlanta.
in Atlanta. Yep. So Atlanta's getting all of our wrestling right now. So
Absolutely. Atlanta and
let
Texas.
Yep. So let's talk about the Women's World Championship match, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley.
I think EO pulls it out.
I like the idea of Io pulling it out, kind of always having Rhea's card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like kind of like we were talking about last week. Like Tommy Dreamer never beat Raven. I don't think
Yeah.
Mommy ever beats EO.
Yeah.
You're
So,
frozen on my screen. Are you frozen on your screen?
yes, I am. But can you still hear me?
I can still hear you. We're good.
Okay, fine. I'll just, have that look on my face then until I catch back up.
It's a
All
good
right.
look. It's a
Thanks.
good look.
All right, so we have the WWE Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. Why can't I say her name right? Trish Stratus. There's no H on
Dude,
the end of that.
it's something with the accent because I was trying to say oxidization the other day
Yeah.
and it just doesn't work. I had to sound it out like I'm slow, like oxidization. See, I can't even do it then. But anyway, Tiffy time, baby.
Yeah, it's Tiffy time. I
I love
mean,
Trish. She's done everything she could do in her time
mhm.
frame. She's one of the all-time greats. But it is Tiffy's time, baby.
And I did see that she will be at WrestleCade this year. So hopefully I'll get
Her
a
and
chance to
Lita.
make it over to meet her. Yep. Hopefully I'll get a chance to get over there to meet them as well.
Hmm.
We have the NXT Women's Championship match, Jacy Jane versus Jordan Grace.
I want to say Jordan. I love
Yeah.
Jordan Grace. I would like to see her win. However, JC Jane ain't held that belt long, and they like long title reigns over there.
Yeah, they do. I would like to say Jordan Grace as well. But I'm gonna go Jordan. I'm gonna go Jordan Grace.
All right,
Pulls it out.
I'm gonna say JC, even though I want it to be Jordan.
Okay, cool. We will disagree again. Look at us disagreeing.
I know how bitter.
We'll take the fight to TikTok afterward.
Absolutely.
Uh, we have the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship match: Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria.
I want to go with Bailey on this one.
Stop
I
it.
want to go with Bailey. It's been a while since she's done anything of note, and she
Hmm.
deserves it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Becky
However,
Lynch.
Becky ain't held it long.
Yeah, I'm going Becky Lynch.
I'm gonna
Becky's gonna
stick with
hold on
Bailey.
to it. Okay, you stick with Bailey. I'll stick with Becky. Lyra is amazing, but I feel like the push for her to eventually main event is coming.
Oh, soon.
Yeah. Um, she's getting so good on the mic. And her in ring is tight. So I don't know if she really needs the Intercontinental Championship right now.
Absolutely. So I'm
Yeah.
going Bailey. You got Bex, and Lyra
Hmm.
is on her way by WrestleMania next year to hold that women's world title.
I concur. I concur. That's something that we can agree on there, even though we disagree on who's winning this bout. So we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. We have Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, who are the champions right now. We have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Also, we have Soruka and Zarya versus the Kabuki Warriors.
I want to go Kabuki, man.
Me
Asuka and
too.
Kairi Zane,
Yes.
like, let's run it back, man. They got cut way too soon earlier, so let's go for it now.
Yeah. Yeah. I 100% agree with you. I'm pulling for the Kabuki Warriors, and I might shed a tear if they don't win.
You and me both, friend. You and me both.
We have Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Jade wins.
Jay wins.
Yeah, Jade wins. For reasons.
Yeah,
Once she's the queen.
and then we're going to SummerSlam,
Yeah.
and then Naomi's going to screw her out of the title.
Yep. We're gonna have like a 30-second championship reign for Jade Cargill, and then Naomi's gonna take it after that.
Yeah. Pick the scraps.
Yep. All right. And then we have the women's battle royale, which right now we have Nia Jax, Stephanie Baker, Nikki Bella, Ivy Now, Natalia, Maxine Dupree, and more to be announced.
I want to
And
go
for
with
me,
Steffi.
I want to go with Stephanie Baker. Yeah, I think
Me
so
too. I think she's the biggest name here right now. I would like to see Nia in it, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
I love Nia Jax. I think she's better than she gets credit for.
I concur.
But I think Stephanie Vaquer pulls out the dub.
Nia Jax is a beautiful woman, greatly improved in every area of wrestling.
Absolutely.
From the mic to the in ring, she is
she's finally
joy
working the way she should have been worked the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. She is a joy to watch. Definitely a main eventer. Definitely a Hall of Famer coming up. So I don't think she needs the women's battle royale this time, but Stephanie is going to pull this one out, I think.
Oh yeah,
so.
And we're going to see the Devil's Kiss.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh man, so huge weekend of wrestling. I want y'all to know, that I want to hear from all of y'all about our takes in our comment section.
In the comments below, baby.
Yeah. Agree, disagree, booking thoughts, fantasy bookings. I want to hear it all.
And make sure you like the video, subscribe to the video, and share it with your friends.
Please
Let's get this thing out there.
To the moon,
we're on,
man.
Where are we at again? We're on what? Spotify?
We're
on the Insta.
YouTube,
Insta,
TikTok, yep.
Everything.
X, yep. Do we have a Threads yet? I don't think we do.
We don't have a Threads yet. I have to set that up.
Yeah. So it'll be also, Threads next.
If you don't want to comment or anything like that, send us an email. wrastletwinspod@gmail.com. Also, remember, hey, we got a link tree now. It's set up. It's linked to our TikTok and my main TikTok of That Country Nerd. I'm trying to figure out how to link it on the YouTube. Y'all bear with me on that. But it's on there, guys.
Throw mine on there too. My personal.
And it's on Insta.
Yeah, I don't just talk about wrestling and nerd stuff though. I do a whole bunch of stuff.
We run the gambit over here, okay, guys?
Yeah. WWE shop.
Yes, we got a shop affiliate link. It's actually on that link tree. Check it out. You don't pay any extra, but anything you buy helps us out as a channel. So if you go to that link tree, you'll see our affiliate link. Click on it, purchase whatever you're going to purchase, and help us out. It would help us out a ton.
Yes, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. You all are our friends. You all are our family, and we definitely appreciate y'all. Can't wait to see y'all at different wrestling shows and at Wrestlecade and wherever else, man. Just come up, hug us, dap us up. We'll take pictures, all that stuff, man.
Oh yeah. We're just a couple of nerds like you.
Yep, that's it.
But
all right.
We appreciate y'all's time and energy. We love you guys very much. And I hope you have a lovely wrestle and field weekend.
Amen. Y'all take care. Peace.